What's up, people of the PokeBattlers? This is Lewogepi bringing you another Wi-Fi battle against SuperChase101, I believe. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna leave with my Scarf to actually go for the Iron Head, but he doesn't get the flinch and is able to set up Substitute. And this is a low opening, and I really did not know what I would want to do, but it goes for the Substitute. I'm gonna break it up with another Iron Head, and he goes for the Switcheroo, and I was like, oh, this is a klutz thing, isn't it? And he actually Switcheroos me the Flame Off, so I'm now burnt, which is like, it's a good tactic, but yeah, it sucks that I'm burnt. So I'm gonna go for another Iron Head just to finish him off. He went for the, because he's scarfed, he's gonna outspeed and go for the Ice Punch, but that doesn't do nothing. So yeah, I kill him. Now he brings in a Slow It Down, which Slow Bro, and since I'm not scarfed, I can just easily go for the U-turn, just to bring in my Rotom, just to see what you would want to do, I guess. And he actually Carmines, which is, it's not that worrying, but, and then here I see that he's Leftovers and not Evo Stone. Now we were talking about this, and he didn't think that it worked with, like, Evolution Stone worked with Slowbro, but I think it does. So I'm gonna go for this, yeah, I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch, and that does a decent amount to it, even though he has a Carmine, because I'm not a offensive one, and I'm gonna bring my Infernape, and I wasn't expecting Toxic, but it's good that this thing got it because it won't really play a big deal with it. So I'm going to go for the Choice Banded U-turn, and that actually does a really decent amount. And I had nothing to take down this Slowbro, like, well I did, but I just didn't switch in for some reason. And so I was just like U-turning with everything, so I'm going to bring my Fat Gal Slim here, go for the Toxic, because I know that this, well I've seen the Slack Off, so I know that it can easily just keep on going for it. So I Toxic it, and he Toxics me in return, which is okay, I guess. And yeah, so we're just taking some poison damage, and here I was just like, okay, well, I have the Shadow Ball, it's stabbed, it's super effective, so, you know, I'll be doing some good damage with it. And it actually does a lot of, like, well, yeah, a lot of damage. And he goes for the Ice Beam, not too sure why, maybe predicting a switch, but that doesn't actually do anything since I am a specially defensive one. So now I made a really retarded move. I knew he would switch, but I thought this after I clicked the move, so I just went for a Shadow Ball, and I knew he had like a Kecleon on his team, so I was just I don't know, I was playing really retardedly this match. So I'm gonna go for the Toxic now because, well, I knew that this thing will be a wall because they have a really good special defense. But then he goes for the Trick, and he gives me the Choice Specs, which is like, ah crap. So now I'm Specs, and I'm taking a fuck ton from Poison, so there's no way I'm staying in now. So I'm going to bring my Infernape, kind of predicting the Toxic as well, which he actually does go for. And so I was thinking I could go for a close combat, but it's probably going to predict that and go into a Slowbro. So I'm going to go for the U-turn, I think. Yeah, I do. So that worked out pretty well for me because, I don't know, I just felt like it was a risky play. It's kind of, you know, first half of the match, so I didn't want to predict that hard, so I'm going to bring my Zapdos, and sorry, I knew that a Thunderbolt would take him down from that hell, so I'm probably just going to go for it. Yeah, I do, and he brings out his Kecleon again, and these things, if you weren't aware, they are, like, really good, especially defensive walls. Plus he has the colour change, so I can't go for another one, which definitely won't secure the kill, because after the Toxic damage, I'm pretty sure that one more would have killed him. So I'm just going to go for my Heat Wave now, and I am Life Up, so that's going to do quite a bit. So he actually goes for the Recover, and I was thinking, wait, he's going to try and Recover Storm me out of Life Orb, but then I was like, no, that's kind of thinking a bit way too ridiculous. So I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for another Thunderbolt after this turn, because no, I keep saying Poison damage is actually doing a lot of damage to him. And he goes for the Toxic on me. I'm guessing he doesn't have moves to really hurt me in a way, or I don't really know what his moveset would be. I know it's Recover and Toxic and Trick at this far, but I don't know his other move. I'm guessing it's not an attacking move. Anyway, he dies from poison damage, which is nice, so I can just, I'm gonna, no, oh my god, this is retarded. I can just go into my Jirachi, just sponge any hit, because at the minute it's kind of useless to me. But he actually switches out here, and I think I go for the U-turn as well, just because it'll be super effective on that Sazandara, and it'll be super effective on this Slowbro, which I was predicting to come in. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn anyway. Never mind. So I'm just going to go to my Zapdos, because I now have the switch advantage, I guess. So I knew that he wouldn't want to stay in on a Thunderbolt, so I'm going to predict the switch into the Hydreigon to resist the Thunderbolt, but he actually brings in a Cress, and I was like, no Cress, because from my 4th gen experiences, Cresses are a massive bitch to face. But then I see that he's got Flame Orb, and I was guessing he was a Psycho Shifting one, but I wasn't too sure on that, so I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. And he goes for the Psycho Shift predicting my switch or something, I really don't know. So now I'm going to predict, like I was thinking quite a while for this, I was just going to predict the HPI, the Sazendar, go for the HPS, and he actually brings it in, so I was like, wow, I was really happy with that prediction just because, well, if I went for the HPS on the Crest, it wouldn't have killed me, it probably would have killed me off, so yeah, I was happy with that prediction. So now I can just bring in my Infernape, go for the Mach Punch, that's definitely a kill, so that Sazendar didn't do anything in this game, which is really good because, well, it's probably going to be a Scarf one or Specs, I don't know. So yeah, it's out and it didn't do any damage. So it brings in the Slowbro, and because I'm Trace Banded, I just have to do a plain switch. And I just go into my, what's this thing called? Budungeru. And he actually predicts my U-turn, thinking I'm not Trace Banded and goes for Slack Off. But yeah, he knows I'm Specs and he knows that Shadow Ball will do quite a bit. So he's going to go and fodder his Cresselia, which was a smart move on his part because, well, a Specs Shadow Ball times 2 stab, even from not like a special attack, it will still do quite a bit. So he's going to bring in his Heracross now, and I kind of thought that this thing would be Scarfed. I never actually confirmed it in the game, but I kind of think it is. So he's just finished me off with a Night Slash, and he's going to switch now into his Slowbro, and I just went for the safe Flare Blitz because I thought he was... I don't actually know why. I have no explanation for that. Like, I can't even remember my thought process, even though it was about 2 hours ago I had this match. So anyway, he brings in this, and obviously I have to switch again because he might have Surf or Psychic, and that will kill me instantly. So I just go into my Jirachi as a fodder again, but he actually doesn't kill me, he just goes for Slack Off again. So I was like, okay, I'll just go for U-turn, I guess, because I think my moves are Iron Head, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and U-turn. So yeah, U-turn was obviously the best choice. So I U-turn out into my Rotom, which is, I don't know, good I guess, and he just sets up another Calm Mind, so I don't know, I was just thinking, well, I'll just Volt Switch out here, because again, like as I said earlier, I actually have pretty much nothing for this Slowbro, so I just had to rely on like Volt Switches and U-turns and whatever. So I Volt Switch, and that does a really good amount, like, I don't know, 3/4 or something. And he actually goes for the Toxic, and I bring in my Gengar now. Gengar. And I knew his Shadow Ball would easily take it out at that range, but he actually switches, goes into his whatever this thing's called, Heracross, and I went for the Substitute, and oh yeah, here we go, yeah, he's definitely Scarf. 2 Scarfers, that's kind of odd, but I don't know. So I go for the Hidden Power Fire after he breaks myself with the Night Slash, and I was glad he went for Night Slash because I definitely had something to counter it. So I go for the HP Fire, and that doesn't quite KO, even though I am Life Orb, so I'm going to go into my Jirachi just now as the Death Fodder, and it does kill. Well, it doesn't kill, but Burn does take me out, which I'm really not bothered about because it would have just outsped me and killed me off anyway. So I bring in my Rotom now, and I think I just go, yeah, I go for Hydro Pump, because I didn't want to Volt Switch straight away, I just wanted to Hydro Pump, because I knew I could survive one. But he brings in his Slowbro again just to sponge the hit, but it actually does like a decent amount to the point where I can just go for the Volt Switch now, and that will be a dead Slowbro. So the match is kind of coming to an end now because I think I have 3 Pokemon, he has only 1 left, so I'm going to bring my Infernape just because I know he's Scarfed and he'll probably finish me off with a close combat, so I can just Mach Punch. So I'm going to go for the Mach Punch, and it doesn't quite kill, which I kind of forgot that it was resisted because I'm a retard, but it goes to the Stone Edge, it misses, but that crit really didn't matter because I had the Rotom and that would easily have took it and I could have just Volt Switched and that would have been the game. But I just finished him off with another Mach Punch and that's the game, so that will be the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed. It's kind of a long battle, but it's a good one, I reckon. So yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and yeah, rate comments a little later, guys. Where's the off button? Oh yeah, 1 minute, there.